start arresting people. If we don't get out the street. So, we want y'all to make an informed decision. If you are willing to take an arrest, stay in the middle of the street. Stay where you are. If you do not want to risk arrest, move to the sidewalks. Move to the sidewalks. Hey, since they ain't going nowhere, I can't hear since they ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere.
If you do not want to get arrested, if you are not willing to risk arrest, get out the street. Pass up the banner to somebody who is willing to risk arrest. Hey, what's his name going nowhere? Who can you trust? Who can you trust? Who can you trust? Hey, since they ain't going nowhere.
The police kill us and they wanted to arrest us. They are not happy with the killing. That is injustice. We should be jailing to them. We should handcuff and put inside.
If my kitty don't go to jail,
Nobody goes to jail.
Are you posting up?
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want?
When do we want it? Now. When do we want justice? When do we want it? Now. We don't get it. Shut it down. 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 Our streets. Our streets. Our streets.
Wave your hand. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure.
Till people are free. We ain't gonna stop till people are free. We want justice for our community, and we're not gonna stop till we get that justice. Black lives matter. 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 Black lives
member of the Madison Police Department. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly in the name of the people in the state of Wisconsin. I command those assembled in the Carroll and Doty Street to immediately disperse. If you do not disperse, you will be subject to arrest. I am Captain Richard Bach of the Madison Police Department. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly, and in the name of the people of the state of Wisconsin, I command all those assembled at Carroll and Doty Street to immediately disperse. If you do not disperse, you will be subject to arrest.
They're arresting people right now.
In the corners of American society, finds himself in exile in his own family. So we've come here today dramatize the painful conditions. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital test its test. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American walked through life. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is insofar as our citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check. A check which has come back marked insufficient funds. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great box of opportunity of this nation. So we've come to pass this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. It has come time to engage in the mercy of the face the tranquilizing cause of gradualism.
The name,
legitimate discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating order of freedom and equality.
They cannot say they love King and say they hate us.
All power to the people. We have found in our world, in our society, that we are often pro-Martin Luther King. We find in our society that we use him as a symbol of what justice looks like. We use Martin Luther King and say, look what this Negro has accomplished. Look how peaceful he was as we died in the street. Well, the part in the story of Martin Luther King that we often forget to tell is that Martin Luther King tactics was disruptive tactics. What we often forget is that Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement is the reason why we no longer have Jim Crow laws. We must remember, just because something is legal doesn't make it moral or ethical. We must remember when there are laws that give police officers like the ones that's standing in front of us permission to kill us out of fear, that is not a moral or ethical law. Black and brown people fear you, my people. We fear each and every one of you. We live in a reality where we are harassed and profiled. We are living in a reality where you treat us and dismiss us and mock us, right? Because that's exactly what your chief of police did. We live in a reality where our reality is not included or considered. We live in a reality intentions. Fuck good intentions. Fuck good intentions. We're tired of good intentions. We're tired of good cops. We're ready for the system to be dismantled and destroyed. We're ready for equity. We're ready for justice. We're ready to be treated like humans. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. This is a struggle for human rights. This is a struggle for human rights. And once we understand, police officers, once we understand that your power is limited and is only powerful, hey, my people, I'm trying to preach and stay focused, and y'all distracting me with frustrations. All power to the people. All power to the people. We must not get confused on where our energy goes. We must not get confused while they're standing in front of us like military people. We must not be confused that they are occupying force. They are foot soldiers of the elite. They are foot soldiers of capitalism. They are foot soldiers of oppression. And the sad part, my people, is they don't even know it. That really is the sad part. We stand out here black, white, Hispanic, Asian, gender non-conforming, queer. We stand out here in a diversity range of people with the understanding, if we don't support black liberation, then no one's free. Then no one's free. Every one of you white officers, every one of you black officers, you are part of the problem. And hey, black officers, we know you experience racism in your job. We know they treat you like shit, right? Because we have black officers who communicate on a regular that they are disenfranchised and marginalized within their own police department. What does that say? And what does that make you, black police officers? What does that make you? It means that you are standing on the wrong side of justice. Anytime that you have to feel the need to stand in front of us with intimidation and all we've done is eat, celebrate, and be merry. So why are you here? Because your boss told you so? They told you that we were a threat? That we were violent? Who's violent? Violence happened on March 6th when your buddy, when your co-worker shot and murdered and massacred Tony Robinson in the doorway of his home. That is true violence. True violence happened on March 6th when Tony was shot in the back and you told us it was the front. Violence happened when the last shot was to his face. That was a violent act. So when you think about violence, I hope you're holding a mirror of yourself in front of yourself. You are a representative of state violence, baby. You are violent. All your training in violence, everything about you is violent. Everything. Look at you. Look at you. You want a relationship with us? Then march with us. You want a relationship with us? Then march with us. That's what relationship building look like, my people. All power to the people. All power to the people. I often get confused by the low standards that police have to use. You're trained, you're specialized, you get education, you get paid better than I. Yet you are held at a lower standard than I. How is that even possible? And how does that equal justice and equity? How does that equal justice and equity, my people? It does not. I fear you. Let me shoot you 7 times in 3 seconds and see where the fuck I be at. And to everyone who's offended by my language, my clergy people, my people who are offended by my language, I'm offended by state violence. I'm offended by the reality of my black people. And if you're more concerned about my language, then baby, you are the problem. You are the problem. This is what democracy looks like. So if you ever wonder, this is what democracy looks like. And it's a shame that you spent thousands and thousands of dollars to prepare for what? To prepare for what? How much of the taxpayers' money did you spend today doing nothing? You did not a motherfucking thing. Spent thousands, got busloads, got National Guard on alert, did extra training for who? For us, the community, the people who march in peace and solidarity and love? That's fucking insanity. You are part of insanity, my people. You sat in trainings for hours to prepare for this moment. How did it help you? Did it help you? Did it make you reconsider anything about who you are? Probably not, right? Because your reality is different. I'm a Southsider. You probably live in McFarland. But you patrol my neighborhood, don't you, my people? Again, the only way we stop this shit right here from happening is community control over police. They should respond and report to us. We pay taxes. I work every day. Every day. Ain't no way in hell you should be able to come to the south side of my hood on horses like we are animals. You think we're animals? If we are animals, you made us that way. Remember, you taught us what violence looks like. You taught us what violence looked like when you hung our mothers and our sisters by the neck, when you fed our babies to alligators. You taught us what violence looked like when you separated our children and told them that they were nothing and less than. You taught us what violence looked like when you took resources and opportunities and jobs out of our community. You taught us what violence looks like. State violence equals poverty. State violence looks like this. So when you wonder what violence looks like, my people, look at each other. Because you are a representative and a symbol of the worst violence in America, which is the over-militarization of our police. You are occupying as occupying force. That is how you're operating today. You are not for the people or by the people. You are part of the elite class. You are soldier boys. You are errand boys. You mean shit to them. All power to the people, all power to the people. What we must understand and remember, once again, what we must understand and remember all the time is this what state violence looks like. This is what state violence looks like. If you ever wondered what state violence looked like, this is what state violence looks like. And it also, in terms of us standing in solidarity, it looks like us respecting the person with the mic. That's what respect looks like. So again, my people, I appreciate all of you guys coming out and standing in solidarity with YGB. YGB? This is what community looks like. And if you were part of our community, you'll be standing on this side of the street. And that's what separates us from you, right? The power to execute us with impunity. The power to feel fear because of your racist thoughts and ideas about us. You're worried that we were violent? How about you take the $100,000 that you spend in training to prepare for this moment and invest in something else? How about the people? Imagine how easy your job was if you actually invested in people. If you built people. If you built relationships and communities and actually fucking lived in the communities that you patrol. You live in your uppity rednecks areas and then you come into our city and patrol us. The irony of that, right? Do you have a white hood hanging up in your closet? Is that what you do at night? You wear your white uniform at night and put your blue one on through the day. We see you, we know you. We experience you in our life. Again, this is about power. They are standing here because they have the power to. We are powerless against this army. We are powerless against this army. And the only way that we get power and control over this army is through community control over police. Meaning that you have to live in our neighborhoods that you patrol. You have to, we control the policies and priorities that is set for the police department. We got the power to hire and fire. We get the power to decide whether a white man who already has been charged with murdering one black person gets to murder a second black person and then patrol our neighborhoods. And you know what our answer would be, right? Hell no. Why we want a white man in our neighborhood patrolling our community after he's killed 2 people and received a reward for it? What does that tell you about the police culture? If you show up and kill somebody, you might get a Purple Heart. That's not justice, my people. Nor is it equitable. And just because a law is a law doesn't mean you have to enforce it, especially when the law is not moral or ethical. What does that say about you? Do you go to church on Sunday? Pray to Jesus Christ? Walk around with your kids and tell them how great Jesus is? After you smacked the gun in the black boy's face and told a 13-year-old he wasn't shit? Is that what your Christianity looks like? And that goes to all my clergy people out here. Standing not with us but against us. Because anytime that you stand on the other side of justice, you are standing on the side of injustice. Anytime that we looked over and you were standing on the side of the yellow rope, that means that you were not standing with us or for us. And it's not the color of your skin that determines if you stand with us. It is the character of your heart. Humanity, my people. We are standing on the sidewalks because we demand human rights. And what is so wrong with that, police officers? What is so illegal about that? Being wanted to be treated with equity? That is so crazy. What is wrong with these black people? They must be out of their mind to be marching against injustices. They must be out of their mind to block our streets and to mess up our time for when we get to lunch. All power to the people, my people. We got a long fight. We got a long fight. This was totally different than the last protest, though. They didn't give us time to clean up our mess and stuff like that. They just arrested our black asses and dragged me across the street. So again, it is necessary that we understand why we're out here. We're out here because we lack power. We're out here because we had a DA that decided that our young boy who was shot in the face by one of his officers did not deserve to go to jail. We're out here because our district attorney, Chief Koval, and Mayor Froglin only told one side of the story. That's why we're out here. We're out here because we understand that black people don't get justice in the courtroom. We don't get justice with the police officers, right? That's why we're out here. You are an occupying force. You sent 100 officers to do what? Break up the music? You're fucking insane. Quote me on that, please.
Actually, I am a Native American. You shouldn't be here. You ain't standing with you are a student. You are the teacher.
Don't arrest me, arrest the police. 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 Don't arrest me. Say, don't arrest me, arrest the police. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Say, don't arrest me, arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Say, don't arrest me. I said, don't arrest me. I said, don't arrest me. Say, don't arrest me. Hey, don't arrest me. Say, don't arrest me. Don't arrest me, arrest Mackin. Don't arrest me, arrest Mackin. Don't arrest me, arrest Mackin. Don't arrest me, arrest Mackin.
All right, Preston. All right, my brothers and sisters. Oh my God, they are the criminals. They are the killers. Oh my God, they are the criminals. Maybe they are going to kill you. You should be ashamed that your partner killed a poor person, the young person. Police! Who can you trust? Not the 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 police! You're abusing a badge. You don't even have a license flag on your arm. To arrest a person that is pregnant You should be embarrassed. You have a wife, you have a son, and you have a mother. How can you arrest a person, a pregnant person? Where are the human rights? What did you learn in the classroom? Where is the human rights? Did you learn to be a pilot? Did you learn to kill?
Right there. West Park.
You should be shamed, officer. You should be outside. People stand up because you stand up against
You can't be arrested. Remember that. If you're in the street, you can't be arrested. That's what's wrong with you.
Since child killers ain't in jail, should nobody be in jail? Yes, that's what I said. You're a child killer. Record the police.
This is just the beginning. When the people stand up because something is wrong, maybe the system is not working, maybe the laws are against the poor, maybe you are happy because you make money and you're happy.
And the new Jim Crow. There's no separation between slavery and this new administration system. There's no separation that was catching slaves and these new police. That's all it is.
Oh, did you see shame of you? To arrest a pregnant woman is shame of you. You must have a daughter, you must have a wife. Shame of you. All right, Tristan. Go with your baby to the jail with us. Now what's the problem? That's who we are. We are respecting you, but you are not respecting us.
Remember, if you're in the street, they will arrest your ass. They are not your friend. They will use any reason to take you to jail. Oh, man. Hey, police. Hey, police. Hey, 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 hey, police. Hey, police. Hey. Hey. All right, to the people.
Should we allow them to touch us?
We don't need them, need them.
But everybody on the sidewalk,
Open up that roadway. Let's open up the
I just work at this. That's fine.
That's it.
Don't lie.
Because we want to be living a peaceful country, a different country. I remember in 2000, I was a student at UW here in Madison. And also I used to help the homeless people. And also I used to feed. But I used to be a police officer, I have to tell men in New York, always walking around the street and harassing poor people and the homeless. And one day we were playing music. Music that means peace. Music that means happiness to your heart. How can I be a criminal if I am standing for human rights? How can I stand in if I am standing as a brown person? How can I be arrested if I have to make a voice for the voiceless people? So brothers and sisters, including the police officers, when you go home, make sure to sit and think by the spirituality. Don't think it will just to come and arrest them or use the force, the violence against the peaceful people as we are standing here. And also, I send my regards.
Very nice.
And they will be there standing for us. Remember what I used to stand, how I used to stand Malcolm X. Remember how I used to fight Martin Luther King. People, talk to the people. Muchísimas gracias y vamos a estar aquí hasta conseguir la justicia. Gracias y sigamos en la lucha. No nos intimidan y no nos...
Waste of probably at least $250 million. We could have built a new school with that money, a community center. We could have did all kinds of things with all the money you guys made in overtime today. I'm not sure what you were thinking, because you know social science, movement science tell us that Madison did not have the demographics for urban rebellion. What kind of training are you getting? Hey police, what kind of training are you getting that you didn't know that Madison was not a city that would perform an urban rebellion? What a waste of money. I wonder who's making your decisions. Is the same person who says that you will continue to use the national standards for lethal force? Is it that person? Or is it the same person that said that we will be treated anyway, or we deserve to be treated any way that we were treated by you, by being revisionists? Is that what you're saying? I just want you guys to be aware that we have occupying force standing behind us. You should always be aware of the positioning of all police officers. Please.
And the white around the eyes. Stop the prejudice and the nonsense. Stop the prejudice and the nonsense and the power you think you have behind a gun. That's gonna change. No more ammunition. No more ammunition. No more ammunition. It's tranquilizers. You're too happy to get out of control with guns.
I guess, you know, the police is about to start moving in, so while you guys are crossing the street and back and forth, understand that they can arrest you, because we know that they are not about being morally right or just, that they are enforcers, they are occupying force. There they go. There's the nice policeman. Now on taxpayers' dollars is at work. Good job, police. Everybody give them a round of applause. Yes.
having evidence, supporting what's happening. Why can't we see that? Why can't you do that?
Stay away from Brandy!
I just want y'all to know that the police is very aggressive over here, and they really, the guy right here, 4871, he really wanted me, to the point where he pushed people out the way. But if we gotta close down, all you have to do is ask us to close down. We have bullhorns with batteries. You ready, ain't you? We ready.
Record this! Let me see. Everyone with cameras, get on here. Get this.
I want to see the right people. Thank you. Pull it up on your Google screen. Good job, police. Get the police a hand.
I hope you find yourself to stay with me. Just put his hands on my wife.
Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
You sleep at night. You want to see that?
He pushed that black lady out the way and everything.
With you.